G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give you a bit of a insight in a brewery that I visited just recently, which was Maffco Brewery and Distillery. Now they're in Maffco, they're about 45 minutes drive away from my place, and I thought I'll give it a visit and I'll film a bit and just show people what it's all about. So basically it took us 45 minutes to get there in the car. I took a mate with me. By the time we got there, there was still a lot of renovations happening with the place, so they guided us to the back of the building to go into the dining area, which was a huge hall. The place is basically an old 100-year-old granary, and like a storage shed or something for horse and cattle and all that stuff. Anyway, they revamped or repurposed the whole building and turned it into a distillery, brewery, and all that other stuff. They have a huge bar and an upstairs area where you can hang around with your mates and just relax. And just the scenery from inside the place, is just beautiful. You can stay inside, be bucketing down rain. It's just beautiful inside, really well made. The place is rustic, old, and redone. The dance floor where the stage is was really nice, and I think they're going to make a huge separate dining area later on. It's going to be one of the biggest breweries in Gippsland I can see. When we were there, we got served by some great people. They were really nice and kind. At first, it was a bit standoffish at the bar. The young girl out there was a little bit sort of abrupt. But then, as we started talking to her, she was a breath of fresh air. And I'm really glad that they got to know us a little bit. I did ring them beforehand to see if they can give me a brewery tour, but they said that they aren't finished yet and I didn't want to showcase anything until they're finished, which is fine. But I did go there anyway to have a look. If you guys are interested, have a look at it. They don't know I'm doing this. This is just because I like the place and I thought I'd bring you guys to the idea of going there and having a look yourselves. Visit them, have a look at them, see what you think. If you've got time, check the place out. It's bloody beautiful. It looks like they're doing more and more renovations, getting the place up from scratch, and it's really a lot of effort and a lot of time put into this place. So really, it was just a sight for sore eyes as a place to visit. A bit of artistic work out there. Some local artists did this, what is it, like a tap pouring into a bucket, and it's just showcased out the front of their parking area, which looks like they're going to eventually make that a bigger, better parking area. But the place, my friends, is very nice. So if you like it, check it out. There's a couple of things I'd like to talk to you about. Firstly, in the last few months, I've received some gifts and some parts and things. Basically, a lot of things are happening. First one was Oliver Harold. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much for what you're doing. This is his symbol for his his brew channel, and I'll leave a link up here. He is part of our brew series or brew shed series. He sent me a parcel with bits and pieces in it, just because he thought he'd feel like giving me something. One day I was actually trying to open a bottle. I couldn't find a bottle opener, and I do have a few, but I didn't have one on a key ring. And he kindly sent me a couple of key rings with Simple Home Brew on it, like that one. Very kind of him. I got two of these. One's on my key ring already, and I'm just happy to use it. It's there permanently, so I'm never going to have a problem with opening a bottle now. It's always on me in my key ring. Thank you, Oliver. Really appreciate the effort you put in through. And this was sent from Germany, by the way. This is absolutely awesome. Yeah, this is another badge. And now I'll be wearing his badge from now on when I do brews. And also, which is really intriguing, I never thought of doing this, but I think it's a great idea. I'd say the idea was that to send this package, to send a couple of key rings was going to be a small package. It wasn't going to go far. I'd probably get lost. And the idea was to actually get a package this size. And might as well throw a few more things in, which is what he did. Basically, I'm not going to say, he did write a letter to say thank you and all that stuff. He sent me a ton of these, all beer coasters from his part of the world. And there's just thousands of them. Look at this. Just thousands of them. Oh, heaps of them. Stickers. Really, really interesting. And what I'm going to do is place all these, hopefully on a display on the walls of the shed. Maybe, I really don't know how to do it yet. I don't want to ruin them, so I want to display them so they don't get damaged. I do have a runner up here, which I might just run all the way. Well, it's running all the way across anyway. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll give you a photo. So I want to run it across. I might maybe place them like this, just to display them and maybe swap them out. There are a few here, and I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I don't know if I should just run them across, because if I open the doors, there's a breeze blowing through here, they're going to blow away, and I don't want to stick them down. I don't want to damage them. I mean, there's probably some double ups up there anyway. There's some stickers and stuff, but I really would like to display them and commemorate the fact that, rest in peace, bad beer, that a person like Oliver Harold has taken the time to send this to me, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Oliver. Really appreciate your channel too. By the way, if you guys want to know who Oliver is, I'll leave a link here for his channel. Have a look at it. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the brew videos that are coming up. So basically, I've got about 6 or 7 breweries, home breweries, on board for showcasing to you guys for the next series of brewers homebrew sheds or homebrew shed ups. Really looking. I just realised I should call it shed ups. I just got an idea. So basically, I'm going to start the first one this Friday. It's going to be the Beer Brunettes. You guys probably have heard of them. They're from Canada. And I'm going to showcase their brewery very soon with that. And we're going to move on from there. So basically, we've got 6 or 7 weeks of these kind of videos coming. And hopefully you guys will get something out of it too. There are a couple of commercial breweries that are on board as well. So I'm hoping to show you some of that. And an Aussie, at least one Aussie so far. And that's awesome, which is Little John's Brewing. He's done a film, and I'm really wrapped. I've got one from an Aussie, and I'm hoping to get more. So while I'm doing this, hopefully I'll get some more sent to me as I go, and we'll get them started. So guys, that's coming up this Friday, and I hope you really enjoy them. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my patrons for doing this, keeping me going, helping me build all what I'm doing. That was the other thing. I have another video coming up about my brewery shed makeover. Basically, I changed my beer shed. I now have a dual sink and a place for my grandfather, and an extra bench, or a different bench now, bench setup. My whole shed has been changed literally on the right hand side, as I was talking about doing. And I did it all myself over about a 4-day period. Did have a few breaks between, and it turned out really good. So I'll leave that video in the next session coming very soon. So guys, thank you very much. We'll catch you soon, and I hope you get something out of this. Cheers.